Now moving on to, as I mentioned, one of the best things about this phone. This is by far my favorite thing about this device, the software. This is my favorite version of Android, even with the little changes that OnePlus has done for Android 11, the things I don't like. I still would prefer this over stock Android just because of the amount of features that are built in. This has always been one of my favorite versions of Android, but at first I was in denial early on because I was like, no, stock Android is the best. That's not the case. Oxygen OS, in my opinion, is the best one. But on top of that, there's a software longevity in the roots and custom ROMs that are available for this thing, or that are going to be available for this thing once this phone's lifespan is done, is going to be awesome. And I love seeing those types of things. The software itself is very stock, so you don't really even have too many problems there. And just the whole entire atmosphere of this device is a humongous asset. And as I mentioned before, when you have a device like this, you're definitely going to be feeling like it's a solid, device. So you're not going to feel like it's outdated. You're not going to feel like it's super old. And as I mentioned, that is one of my favorite things about this phone is the software, and it still completely holds up in 2021. But on top of that, the battery life on this phone is still really good as well. You have a 4300 milliamp hour battery inside of it, which is a massive size battery on this thing. It doesn't have any wireless charging or reverse wireless charging, which is very stupid. I don't know why it doesn't have it, but I do think that size of the battery is a humongous asset. It is such a large battery, you can realistically do anything you want with it. And I think, for day-to-day use, the fact that the display isn't 120Hz 1440p, it's a 90Hz 1080p, that helps into the overall, battery life of it. But also the fact that it's stock for the most part, it doesn't have a lot of crazy bloatware in the background. I think this device's battery life and the software are two of the most important things that this phone 100% has going for it. So in terms of that, thumbs up for me for sure in this specific area. Now,